Hello everybody, Big Ed here. Welcome back to ATM9 To The Sky. In the previous episodes, we have been gearing up, preparing, getting ourselves ready to kill the Chaos Guardian. Well, in this episode, we're going to be doing just that. I have done a lot of preparing for this episode. Go ahead and have a look at our bow here. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 damage modules at an extra 50% base damage. So it's at 55 max attack damage, and I've also gone ahead and put 5 draconic energy modules in there so we can hold 80 million power. It does drain it quite quickly, I will admit, but I'm hoping it's fine. I'm hoping it's enough for the boss. Moving on to our sword, I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18 damage attack modules in here, 157.38 attack damage, and 5 energy modules also hold 80 million power. I've got a chest piece here. Hopefully I can show you without taking it off. There we go. I accidentally took this off earlier and I wiped my shield, which took ages to rise up to 1135. So we've got creative flight. Desperately need creative flight all the time. We've got 4 draconic large shield capacity modules, and we've got a wyvern one. I found this in the computer, so I just put it in there. Loads of power and a shield controller. So the shield cooldown 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds the shield starts regenerating after you've been hit. So we are looking very, 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 very good. The only problem is all of my draconic stuff drains very quickly due to the amount of stuff that I've got in them. So if I stand off here, look at the bottom left, 175.9. You're going to see that drain pretty quickly by itself. But I don't mind because I wanted to be very, very, very prepared. Right, so I've got an arrow. Let's just jump straight into it, I suppose. Next page, end very, very far. I ran out of draconium ingots and I was harvesting the seeds and it was taking ages just because I needed thousands and thousands and thousands. So I came to the end, and this is where this is end far away, and I've traveled all this way. And I think if we carry on going this way for another 1,500 blocks, we should find ourselves the Chaos Guardian. I think it's 10,000 blocks away. Here we go. Look, this is the Chaos Guardian rings. To be honest with you guys, I've got no idea what I'm doing when it comes to the Chaos Guardian. I know that there's pillars that you have to destroy, but they're not like the normal Ender Dragon pillars. No. That'd be far too simple. These ones, the dragon shoots you and he has to kill the things himself. Is this not the Chaos Guardian summoning altar? Where are the pillars? I'm 10,000 blocks away. There's all of this obsidian and everything here. I thought this would be it because it's got the rings here. Maybe I'm going to keep flying around, and if it spawns in or if I find something interesting, I'll bring you guys back. Right, so as you can see, I've basically just uncovered the whole ring, and I'm extremely surprised that the Chaos Guardian is not here. Let's have a look at our quest guide here, see if it tells us how to spawn in. Locate and destroy 14 Guardian crystals. It says locate and destroy, but then I need to make a draconium infused obsidian. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a waystone down here and I'm going to label it. Oh, I just had to land. The Chaos Guardian has spawned. That was extremely loud. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Here's the pillars that we need to destroy. Oh, that was loud. If I can, I'm just going to quickly put this over here, Guardian, just so I can spawn back here. If I die, then I can just come straight back. There he is. Look, the big... Oh, he's got... Right, so I believe he has to destroy these things himself. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try and shoot it with an arrow. No, I can't. Right, so I need him to destroy it. Did you see all the things he threw at us? Thinking about it, I probably should have bought some vials with me. It should have taken my flight away. Why has my flight disappeared? I mean, that has just absolutely destroyed me. That was awful. I think if I use an ender pearl with my key here, I can teleport back to my grave because I don't know how else to get there, to be honest. I think if I do that, hold right click to teleport to your grave. Does it not work across dimensions? Oh, it does, that's fine. I don't like this. Right, I'm going to do that again, and we are underprepared for this. That is That is for sure. Right, I'm going to teleport back to my grave, and then I'm just going to teleport straight home. And I'm going to get my grave and teleport straight home, and we're going to have to try and work on... Right, get that / home. It's safe to say that didn't go as planned. I did not go as planned at all. Luckily, I've still got my good backpack with all my stuff in. Thank God, I don't want to lose that. That is literally my savior. What's this reward? 1 grave dust. Right, let me think about it and see if I can prepare again, but I don't think we're going to be able to do this anytime soon. That was unbelievably hard. Like proper difficult. I thought we'd be fine. I mean, we got draconic chest piece with loads and loads of upgrades, the bow that does 55 attack damage, and a sword that does 158 attack damage almost. And we've just got we've got 1 hit, Awakened Supremium as well, with 23 hearts and 10 absorption hearts. So that's 33 hearts in total. What's this? I don't know what this draconium infused obsidian does. The first stage of the fight involves breaking the crystals that hold the Chaos Guardian's shield. You can't hurt him until they are destroyed. Destroying these crystals is no easy task without a draconic weapon. Chaos Guardian fireballs can weaken this shield, allowing you to destroy it. Yes, he will need to shoot at you, hitting the crystals. You'll notice particles being produced when it's vulnerable to damage, and when hit, it will make a noise. The closer to destruction, the deeper the noise and dimmer the crystal will get. Once they're destroyed, you can finally damage him. Well, that was horrendous. I'm going to be honest with you guys, that was horrendous. I suppose I'm going to have to do some more preparing, but I've maxed out everything, I think. So, leave it with me. Let me get something together. Right, so it is now a new day. That's how long I have been thinking about how to kill the Chaos Guardian. It's a whole new day, and I've gone ahead and set up this beautiful little contraption here. Basically, we are making HDPE sheets. You might be thinking to yourself, Big Ed, why do we need HDPE sheets? Well, we are going to make ourselves a fusion reactor and then eventually turn it into a fission reactor. So that way we can make ourselves... It's not on there, but if we have a look here, we're going to make ourselves the mecha suit. This is the best armor in the game, to my knowledge. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments down below. But we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a mecha suit. So, first step, HDPE sheets, simple enough. Ultimate control circuits. I've currently got a basic little setup here, crushing down some refined obsidian into obsidian dust, which then I'm going to put with the blue ones, which I think are, yes, the elites, into the elite control circuit. And I'm going to do all that to get ourselves some atomic alloy to make the ultimate control circuit. So that's simple enough. All of this is simple. Netherite helmet's simple. This is where it gets difficult though. Polonium pellet. So polonium pellet. Polonium, obviously. Fluorite dust we've got. We can get that easy. But spent nuclear waste. And to get spent nuclear waste, you need to make... So nuclear waste into polonium. Nuclear waste fission reactor. So I'll be honest with you guys. Whenever I've played modded Minecraft, I've never actually got to the end. I've always stopped at a big reactor, and I've never actually made anything bigger. Solely because I get interested in something else, and I just whoop straight over there to something else. So I've never actually made it this end game. So this is going to be interesting. So it's going to be a learning curve for all of us, hopefully. And hopefully from all my mess ups, you guys can work out how to actually do it properly. So we are making ourselves some HDPE sheets. Let's just chuck those in there. This was super easy to set up. It's quite cheap. I've made it expensive by using the ultimate cables everywhere just for maximum efficiency. The only thing I can't get to work is this pressurized reaction chamber. To kick out these substrates into this pressurized reaction chamber, I have to do it manually. As you can see, look, I've got an ultimate logistical transporter to pull out to there. Have a look at the config here. So auto eject, output from the left. And I wasn't sure if it was the right side, but that's the cable that's connected to it. So I don't know. But that's... is that the left or is that the front? No, I'd say that was the left. That's fine. Either way, I don't mind just doing it manually because we've probably got enough HDP sheets now for the rest of the mod pack. But I'm just going to keep making them because I can. So that's that. So we're going to go down this route here. We're going to make ourselves a full hazmat suit. This is super simple. You just need lead and orange dye. I think we have got all of that. Yep. Hazmat mask. I think if memory serves me well... which it probably won't, you have to make this very far away from your base on the off chance that it just blows up. So we're going to make it quite far, not too far, but relatively far. Fission reactor building basics. Right. Have a cheeky little zoom in. It's time to gather the materials we need to build the reactor. Just like most mechanism multi-blocks, reactors can be a custom size depending on your need. They must be a cuboid with a minimum outside size being 3 wide, 4 tall, and 3 blocks deep. The maximum, an 18 by 18 by 18. That's massive. I learned my lesson from the reactor. I'm just going to start with the one it recommends and then upgrade when we need to. The edges of the outer shell must be made out of fission reactor casings, while the faces can be either casings or reactor glass. I'm going to use the glass because I think it looks cool. Reactor ports, reactor logic adapters, we'll get to those later. For now, let's build a basic 5x5x5 fission reactor. Need more help building it? Holding W while hovering over the fission reactor casing will show you a ponder that can help you build it. Okay, that's nice. So, 44 fission reactor casings. We need lead ingots, steel. Steel might be an issue. Enriched iron, lead. Right. This is a lot more material heavy than I thought, and I don't think we're in a place to build it just yet. It said steel. Yeah, steel casings is 4 steel ingots. We've only got 410, so we're lacking on steel. But if memory serves me well again, we should have ourselves some steel seeds. 6 steel seeds. Ah, yes, I made myself some refined obsidian seeds as well, because obviously we need refined obsidian to make enriched obsidian, to then make the atomic alloys to make the ultimate control circuits. It's a whole faff, but right, I've got some diamond seeds as well because I'm running out of diamonds and you need diamonds for the atomic ones. So yeah, it's a whole saga, but I'm enjoying the journey. I suppose what I'm going to do is I'm just going to auto click. If I stand on this chest, does it also... Oh, it does. I'm going to just AFK here with my auto click on for a while, getting loads of steel, loads of refined obsidian, lots of diamonds, along with all the other stuff that we need for Draconic Evolution endgame as well. So I suppose, I don't know, I'll sit here for 30 minutes auto-clicking and then see where we get. But I'll bring you guys back when we move on to the next stage. Right, I think we have got almost all the materials we need here to start doing the fission reactor. We're up to 2,621 steel ingots, which is very, very nice. Here, I have created a brand new hub for the island. Starts off with our lovely farm here for our seeds. And then this empty room here is going to be where the computer and a lot of stuff is reset up, but I'll do that between the episodes and I'll bring you guys up to speed in one of the future episodes. But in the following episode, we're going to be putting something called lily pads of fertility in here to increase the speed of everything, so we've got constant resources all of the time. So that'll be unbelievable when we get around to doing that. Right, so we need 44 fission reactor casings. So let's go ahead and let's just press this. I was going to say 11 times, but we've only got one. Do you know what? I didn't mean to make a stack, but I've got a stack now, so that's fine. Right, so we needed 44. There we go. Right. Oh, I didn't mean to press that either. We're doing well. We're doing well. Right. 50 glass. Let's just make a stack. It's easier than just counting to 50. Right, so we get an advanced loot box. I'm hoping for polonium or plutonium pellets at 0.07 and 0.37%, but I'm sure we're going to get something stupid like steel ingots. Ultimate universal cable. That's actually quite good. I've got some in my backpack. That's actually quite a good one. Right, so on to the next things. 2 fission fuel assemblies. I've gone ahead and bookmarked all of the stuff that we need. So we need 2 of these. Right, so 2 of those. And we needed 1 control rod assembly. Yes, the elite stuff. I've been making loads and loads and loads of those mechanism things. Oh, another advanced loot box. Hey, 7 uranium ingots. Probably the worst thing we could have got. Right, start unbookmarking as we go. Right. Interacting with the fission reactor. So we need to make 4 fission reactor ports. So we need 2 of these. Turns into 4. Oh, turns into 4 of these. So we need More fission reactor casings, because we've just used some. Back to 44. There we go. Right. Claim my reward. Something good. Uranium seeds is actually the worst thing we could have got. If you have a look in this chest here, we've got 352 uranium seeds. So we didn't need those at all. Right. The fission reactor interface. Once you finish placing in all of the required blocks to build the reactor, it should give off red particles to show that it's complete. We haven't actually placed anything yet, so I suppose reactor failsafe example circuit breaker, because we've all blown up a reactor before. You know what, I'm tempted to do this. Fission reactor logic adapter. Let's go ahead and make one of those. So what we need now, oh, we need 2 of those. Let's go ahead and make a second one. We need some redstone, so let's do this separately. So we need that. I don't know how much redstone. I'm just going to take out a stack. Sand or gravel. Okay, so 1 sand or gravel, whichever one I find first. Right, so the 1 gravel, 1 piston, and 1 observer. Right, there we go. So that should be everything that we need. Turbine casing. I don't need turbine casings just yet. Right, so I suppose without further ado, we just build our reactor. I think this here is what it's going to look like. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 by 5. I don't know when it blows up. I don't know how big the explosion is. I'm going to do it behind our new base here. So then that way I can run it through and we can power our computer with it. But I don't want to do it too close to the base. Obviously, the further away I do it as well, the more cables I have to run. But 32 is 32 blocks enough? It's going to have to be. I'm going to do 30. Well, actually, it's going to be further than that. It's not going to be right there. It's going to be just a little bit further back. One of the best things I ever created was this infinity wand. You craft it by using 2 sticks and a nether star, but it's got unlimited, it never breaks, and you can do 1,024 blocks, which I think is incredible. So that's 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so that's a 10 by 10 area. If I vein mine that, oh no, it's going to take out half my base as well. Right, let me just break this path quickly. Now, if I vein mine it, there we go. Right, so we've got a 10 by 10 block here. Obviously, we're going to be making a 5 by 5 by 5 reactor, but I wanted it to have a good base to sit on. Right, I've just quickly made it 11 by 11, so that way there is a center block. So it's 5 by 5. Right, so that there is bang smack in the middle of this 11 by 11 area. Are we going to have enough stuff here to craft this? Ah, it's got glass at the bottom. That's fine. I'm going to copy it exactly how it is, so then it cannot go wrong. Famous last words. See, I don't have enough pieces for this. It told me to make 40. Okay, because I need to do, oh no, because then that was fine. Oh yeah, I don't have enough. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 by 5. It's fine. That's simple enough. Look, I can just make a few more. Right, so let's go back to the picture. So we need 2 of those green things. It asked us to make 4. I've got 2, that there and that there. Right, and then the middle looks like it is 2 of these and then 1 of those, and then do I have to put any liquids or anything inside of it? Cooling our reactor, high quality H2O. Right, I've gone ahead and made a sink like it suggests. So, cooling our reactor. Yeah, make a sink. Pump out the water into one of the reactor's ports that it is used to input to fill up the reactor with water. This will be heated while the reactor is running and get converted to steam, which you can use to create power within an industrial turbine. Okay, that's confusing, but I suppose it's either going to blow up or it's not. So just put the sink there. So that means I need some cables. Right, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to finish this off. Hopefully it turns into a multi-block structure. There we go. So it's got the particles. That's a good start. Right. Oh, it's connected to the tap. Temperature 300k, disabled. Right, burn rate, heating rate. So before I turn it on, I'm going to do something. It sounds clever on paper, but whether it's actually going to work, I don't know. Let's go ahead and pull from there into there. So look at that. Look, it's filling up our reactor. That's very, very good. Look how much it can hold. That's 6 million buckets. Jesus. I'm going to wait for that to fill up before we turn it on, and we're just going to hope for the best. Let's tick that because we've managed to get it to work. Steel casing, awful. Right, sink. It's not giving me that quest, even though I've obviously got a sink. I'll make another one. You'll be surprised how often you actually use these sinks, so having another one in the computer is going to be very handy. Quest completed. Uranium again. Getting all the good rewards here. Right. Fissile fuel production. The fission reactor needs fissile fuel to run. If you look at fissile fuel right now in JEI, I bet you'll get overwhelmed with everything you need to make it. It's okay, you've got this. Let's take it one step at a time. It all boils down to creating uranium hexafluoride. To do this, let's focus on making these two gases, hydrofluoric acid and uranium oxide. Right, this is the stage where I leave you guys and I come back once I have finished making it. The only reason I don't know what I'm doing, I need to watch a tutorial, so then I'll bring you guys back and update you once I have done. Alright, so I have finally set this system up. I'll be honest with you guys, this has taken 4 days. Granted, I haven't been on all day every day, but it's taken over about 4 days from putting the first block of the fission reactor down to setting this system up to powering it. So it's taken a very, very, very long time. I haven't actually, like, as you can see here, we've got fissile fuel making uranium hexafluoride, doing all of this goodness to go there to then put into there to fuel the fission reactor. It's funny, I've got 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, oh, 6, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I've got 24 wind turbines powering all of this to then just turn this on. I mean, it's crazy. Funny thing is, I didn't have to make any of those wind turbines. I just gutted our base of wind turbines. Look, there was loads there, loads here, just random ones scattered around, and I've taken them all and I've put them over here. So I'm not going to tell you what I did because it spanned over 4 days and I've only literally just finished it now. It's taken a very long time, but what I'm going to do, because this video is over 20 minutes long, I'm actually going to call the episode there, and in a future episode, not the next one but the one after, we are going to set this up properly. We're going to connect it, we're going to deal with the waste, and we're going to make ourselves polonium and something other pellets to then make the mech suit. So that is what we're going to do. But like I said earlier, next episode we focus heavy on farming to produce materials for everything because we're desperately running out of materials. But I'm going to call the episode there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next episode. Thank you for watching.